here. So on behalf of Premier McGinty, all the small businesses, big businesses, all the restaurants, all the hotels, the cab drivers, we are so thankful and appreciative of this festival being bigger than ever, and we want to thank all the sponsors. Scotiabank, who is there up front, going back, you know, to when the salt ships used to go up to Newfoundland. They've been there, and they're still here, and we want to be part of it. So I say, jump up, walk good, and have an incredible festival.
Just how excited I am to be here today for what a great announcement and a great new name, the Caribbean Carnival, a fantastic logo. I think it provides exactly, precisely the refreshment that we need as we go into this 44th season. And like Mike had mentioned, I'm so proud that the Ontario government once again has provided this support to such a great event. You know, I'm the Minister of Citizenship and Immigration, but here I feel like I'm here as the Minister of Citizenship, because this is such a wonderful example of good citizenry. It's an incredible example, and we don't talk about it enough, about the extraordinary work that the hundreds, no, the thousands of volunteers do with this festival each and every year. And that contribution is incredibly important to making this event a success. As you know, all of you know, this is an event that draws people from right around the world to celebrate the music, the dancing, the culture, and the vibrancy that is the Caribbean culture here in Toronto and in Ontario. And lastly, you know, not only is the Caribbean Carnival, we have to start using that name now. It's a great name and it resonates, it comes right off the tongue easily. Not only is the Caribbean Carnival a celebration of our diversity, it's much more than that. It is a celebration, like Mike and others have said already, of the extraordinary contribution that our Caribbean community has made to all our lives here in this great city as well as in Ontario. But it's also an important economic event, and it generates tremendous economic activity and of particular importance. A lot of the economic benefit goes straight down to our local businesses, and that is so important. So I look forward to participating this summer. Congratulations and good luck.
Good morning, everyone. You'll see on the sign here, Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival Toronto. I represent the Toronto part of those 4 words. It's great to be here. The City of Toronto is, of course, a very, very proud sponsor of the Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival Toronto. For 2011, we've been supporters for, of course, many, many years since its inception. This particular year, I'm very pleased to announce that we will be contributing just under $500,000 in cash, and as well $100,000 of relief of permit fees, and they tend to be quite a number of them, as well as all kinds of staff support, public health, transportation, police, ambulance, fire, the whole gamut. We're all there 100% behind the festival. The contribution of the carnival is, of course, very, very important for us to note. The Festival Management Committee last year did a study that showed that it is not tens of millions, but indeed hundreds of millions of dollars that are impacting the local economy through the Caribbean Carnival. And of course, we know that. The small businesses feel that. I think our MPs from the province have spoken to that as well. And we know also on the cultural side, and perhaps this is of course equally important, there is nothing like that picture of folks from all parts of Toronto, from all parts of the world, jumping up on Lakeshore. The sun is hot, and you have that picture of the CN Tower in the background, and us just celebrating the vitality of life in our city. You know, I'm old enough to remember the days in the 70s and 80s and 60s when the first thing you wanted to do as a Torontonian was leave the city of Toronto and go up north to Lake Simcoe and that. Now we even have a new term, staycation. It's stay in Toronto, because this is the hottest place to be, the best place to be to enjoy summer. It was the Caribbean community that taught us how to value our streets, how to party, how to celebrate one another, how to celebrate our city. We are in your debt. The last thing I want to say, the city has full, absolute confidence in the leadership of the FMC and Denise Herrera-Jackson and Chris Alexander. You've been tutored well over the last year, and now this is your year to take the helm. We know and we trust that you will do a great job. Congratulations in advance for the good work that you will do. Thank you very much.
There's some beautiful marketers here in this front row and in this room, and I guess it's one of the things that makes my job as Chief Marketing Officer for Toronto one heck of a lot easier, to have a community and to have the kind of energy that, as Mike Cole said, this has been a gift to Toronto, and it's a gift that our salespeople and our marketing team, all of our materials always have the imagery associated with the Caribbean Festival that takes place every summer. You know, it's been a long, wet spring. What a relief to come in here this morning, to see the color and to see the costumes, the beautiful women and the handsome guy. You noticed it. Telling us that this will change. That reminder is that in the middle of the summer, you can count on some great heat, and you can count on a great celebration here, and the Caribbean Carnival will be the center of it, and that's on our calendar. It's on the calendar of visitors all across North America and increasingly the world, and it's really a pleasure. Thank you to Scotiabank for hosting us here. What a great time to get up and see all the city around us. You guys have been really steady in your support. And again, it's not just the check that these people write. Again, it's the people from within the bank. They just, you see them year after year, reaching deeper and doing more for this festival, and it's really, really important to us all. We represent an industry association. Again, all of those businesses, everyone will benefit from this, but largely, again, this is a gift, and we're glad to see this gift continue so strongly this coming summer. So looking forward to a great 44th. Take care.
Thank you, Joel. I want to say, just on behalf of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, which is the global voice for 33 Caribbean countries, it is our pleasure and our honor, in fact, to be partnering with the Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival Toronto. And congratulations on the new name and the new look. I think it looks fabulous and really communicates the energy, vitality, and the enthusiasm of the event. We're thrilled to be part of this. We look forward to working with you to showcase the wide experience of Caribbean cultures here in Toronto, and we hope everybody has such a good time that next time they think about the festival, they'll want to visit the Caribbean. So we invite you all to come down and enjoy the warmth and hospitality of the Caribbean on your next vacation. Thank you very much.
Last year I had the pleasure to attend the King and Queen competition. If you go early there, you can go behind the scenes and look at the costumes as they're being assembled. That was the first time that the Ontario Science Centre gave out our very special Innovative Mass Costume Award. We did it because we recognized that science and technology and engineering are represented extremely well in this event. We know that the innovative thinking, the problem solving, the engineering, the mathematics, the sheer inventiveness exemplifies the very thing that the Ontario Science Centre stands for, which is the promotion of science literacy in the world. Because of that, we decided that we would give this award last year. And we're very pleased to say that we're going to be doing it again this year. We're going to be participating in the King and Queen competition, giving the award for the most innovative costume, the one that shows that real spirit of incredible inventiveness, which I think is something people should also be thinking about for this great event that we have in our city. We're very pleased also to be participating in a number of other events in the city, and we thank you all for having us join you, and congratulations on the new title. We would really look forward to it.
So our festival is on. And I just want to thank everyone for coming here today. It's the Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival Toronto. I just wanted to give you an idea of the lineup of events that we're having in our carnival this year. Because our carnival and our festival, the Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival Toronto has something for everyone. So we normally start our festival with a junior carnival. And that is like, the mini version of the big parade that you see on Exhibition Place. And it's so wonderful to see kids in the little mini costumes, because it's all mini. But that's one of the events that we have, and we're always very proud to ensure that we host this event in one of the priority neighborhoods, and we are hosting it in the Jane Finch area. Following another partnership that we have, and another bit of activity, is a partnership with the Greater Toronto Airports Authority. And that's a great partnership for us, because what happens is that the airport is a gateway to the city. So they also partner with us to extend and tell people who are traveling in and out of the city what they'll be in for. So there is a launch on July the 15th, and you would get all the information on the dates and times of all these events as we go forward with our festival. This year we decided to host a citizenship ceremony. Mr. Hoskins, that's really nice. Because we thought that, again, as you said, we are all citizens here, and we thought it would be good just to welcome new citizens to Canada and to Toronto with our participation. For the past 3 years, we've been having an art show, and this year I'm happy to say that and the art show took place at the ROM, and this year I'm happy to say that we're partnering the ROM and the Gladstone Hotel. So that's going to be something that's very unique, extending the festival from the streets into two artistic types of areas, and in that way we'll be educating people about the festival. We have fun, you know that, right? So there is a launch, the CTV CP24, which is one of our media sponsors, along with the Toronto Star. But the CTV CP24 had a beautiful barbecue last year. We're going to do that. And then we're also going to have the Scotiabank Caribana Carnival Toronto Gala. We're going to have the Calypso Monarch. Now, I'll tell you something about our festival. We have fun, but we also have a lot of competition. So you would find that within the different stakeholder groups that Chris talked about, they do all this work, and they want to feel that, there is some reward for all that I've done. So we have a Calypso Monarch competition, and it was mentioned by our Mr. Doig that the winners will be getting an extra prize. So thank you very much. And that prize also will be, a similar prize will be extended to the Panelline. Last year, I want to say, for the past 3 years, a band from Montreal has been winning it. So I'm trying to tell these people in Ontario, please make sure that the Montreal band doesn't win this time, because there is money in it for you. And then there is the Scotiabank Grand Parade that we all know that everybody looks forward to. And then we end it after we party and, and just have a great time. We ended in Ontario Place with the Grace Tropical Food Rhythm Food Festival, and as we call it, with the Caribana line. So that's our little downtime, and that's part of the line for our festival. Going forward, we wanted to also extend, get some new partnerships. So this year we are having a sporting event, and I'm really excited about this because we are getting involved with a sporting event that's starting in the Caribbean, and it is the Canada Rugby League. I found it when they came to us with a proposal, they were new, we listened to them, and we realized, it's something they always talk about in investment, it's good always to get on the ground floor. Sometimes it could be tricky and risky, but this looks like an event that we really want to support. And the plan that they have is to have a rugby match with the Jamaica national team and the Canadian team. And these teams have been playing and meeting up before, so that's the last event that we're going to have in this festival. And I'm really happy to extend our festival to encompass a sporting event. So I just would like to thank everyone who came here today to hear about the good news of the Scotiabank. Thank you very much.